Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Terrell, also known as Exuberant Gaming, and I am a content creator that streams on Twitch. I have over 2,000 hours of stream time and a handful of people within my community who have been inspired to start streaming or have already started streaming, yet still ask me, hey, how do you do certain things for your stream? So that in return has inspired me to start making YouTube videos to help everyone else that I know grow their Twitch following as well as viewership on whatever platform it is that they are using. Today I'm going to talk about how to add 4 filters to your microphone to enhance your audio quality, because I think audio is so important for streaming on Twitch. We're going to talk about how to add a noise gate, which actually mutes your microphone when you're not talking in case you have a loud neighbor or you have a mechanical keyboard that constantly clicks, to just cut out some of that noise going through your microphone to your viewers. We're also going to talk about how to add a noise suppression filter, which cuts back on some of the background noise as far as your fan being on, or if you live on a busy road like I do and have cars zooming by, it's going to help cut down that background noise when your microphone does cut on after that noise gate kicks on. We're also going to talk about adding a compressor to your microphone that helps you be able to scream in excitement or maybe even if you rage, but without blowing your viewers' ears. They'll definitely thank you for that one. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about how to add a gain, so in case your microphone is not reaching optimal levels as far as, outputting to your viewers so they can hear you. So with that being said, if you're a seasoned veteran, I will have timestamps down below, and you can click on that to get to the specific filters. But if you're brand new to streaming, brand new to using OBS, I highly encourage you to watch through the whole video. Even if you do times to it, it's gonna help you grow your following, help you grow your viewership, and hopefully prosper and be successful on Twitch. So without further ado, we're gonna jump on the computer over here and show you how to get down with the get down. And oh yeah, side note, this will help with any type of microphone that you have, but the higher grade microphone you have, such as let's say an XLR microphone, it'll definitely sound better on that. But okay, here we go, baby. Welcome, you have officially made it to the Chinchilla Warriors headquarters, and here we're going to show you 4 filters on how to enhance your audio for your stream so your viewers keep on coming back for more. On a side note, I have no idea if this works for Streamlabs OBS, so if you watch this video and have successfully added these filters, please let me know in the comment section down below, because that would be amazing. So what we're going to start off with is we're going to make sure that we have the most recent version of OBS installed. And currently I have all my filters turned on, but when we get to the filter section, I will turn them off just to give you an idea of what it sounds like with the with the microphone having no filters whatsoever, because I don't want to put you through that torture right now through explaining this. But anyways, let's go back to what we were talking about originally, and that's making sure we have the most recent version of OBS installed. So you would click on help if you have no idea if you do, and then go down to check for updates. Once you check for updates, it should tell you yes, you have the most recent version installed, or you have to install. If you have to install, please pause the video, and then once it's done, resume the video and you'll be able to move on to the next step. Now you want to be able to see if your microphone's actually connected to your OBS. You can tell by seeing this green bar moving up and down if it's connected. If it's not connected, first make sure that your microphone's actually plugged into your mixer or your computer, because believe it or not, I'm sure there's gonna be somebody out there who's like, why is it not working? Oh, duh. But stuff happens. If you have it plugged in and it's still not working, come over here and click on this cogwheel and click properties. and you see this device right here. You click on this bad boy, and then whatever your microphone's connected to, make sure your device is correct. For me, I have my microphone going through to my mixer, so I would click on MGXU, and then I would hit OK, and then close this out, and then now you should be able to see your bar going up and down. If your audio levels are in the red when you first start out, you can use this slider right here to turn it down. This is why I actually have mine at -25, but it also, you know, mixes well with all the filters that I have too. Well, it's not -25, but I have it underneath there. Anyways, let's move on. So once you do that, we're going to talk about adding the filters to the stream. And the first filter that we're going to add, well, they're already turned on, is going to be noise suppression. I'm going to give you an example of what the microphone sounds like raw, so you can understand what each one of these filters do. So I turned off gain, compressor, noise gate, and noise suppression. Once I turned off noise suppression, let me move this real quick so you can still see the meter. But once I turned off noise suppression, you can hear the fan in the background. You could probably hear my girlfriend talking on the phone to her sister. You might be able to hear the cars going down the road. So noise suppression helps minimize that background noise. So you would add that by clicking on this plus sign and going to add noise suppression. You would click on it, and then it will pop up in this dark gray box area, and it should automatically turn on. You'll know it's on by seeing if the eyeball is white. Once you have noise suppression on, you should notice a dramatic difference in noise quality between my phone, my girlfriend talking, and the cars driving down the road. So you can mess with the volume settings of your suppressor to make it suppress more, suppress less by moving the slider to your left or to your right. Next, we're gonna go to the noise gate, and noise gate is pretty cool. What it does is it mutes your microphone when you're not talking. So let's say if you vape, or you have a mechanical keyboard, and or you have loud neighbors, when you're not talking, you're able to not have your microphone pick that up. So it's like another layer of security for your audio. And I'll go through each one of these to give you more of a detailed explanation of what they do. But for now, close threshold is pretty much the threshold of when your microphone is going to go back to muting itself. So I have mine set at -29 decibels, and everyone's numbers are going to be different depending on the circumstances of how big the room is, what's going on in the background, or what they may be doing, if they have a mechanical keyboard, if they vape. For me, I'm able to vape on stream without it going to stream, so that's very nice, because the less noise that you have going to your stream, the more professional it is. Open threshold is when your microphone is going to turn on from being muted. So I have mine at -25, so if I was to, you know, turn this down a little bit more, you know, you're gonna have to mess around with these numbers a little bit to try to find the best setting for you, and you'll be able to know if you're talking by seeing if your mic/aux is actually moving down here. Attack time is how long it takes for this microphone to unmute itself once it is already muted. Hold time is how long it's going to stay on while it's unmuted and you're talking. If you have this number too small, then you'll notice that when you talk, your microphone is going to cut off in between what you're saying. So that's why you want to find a good threshold, and you're also going to want to find a good time. I got mine at 200. It seems to be working perfectly fine. There are times or occasions where I will be talking way softer than I thought I was talking, and I would see it cut. So you're gonna have to experiment with this number a little bit. Release time is when it's going to stop completely. So that's when it's gonna go back to being a muted microphone. So I got mine set at 150. I hope I didn't confuse those two. I think we're good. I think we're good. Anyways, compressor is the next one, and you would add that the same way, plus sign, go to compressor, add it. Compressor, what it does is if you're super excited while you're on your stream and you're screaming real loud and cheering. For example, I'm talking really loud right now, but the volume is still low. So I'm not blowing out your eardrums, or you're not blowing out your viewers' eardrums either. So go down step by step. Ratio times 1. This shows you that I have mine at 4 decibels, so that's how much it compresses it by. You can experiment with all these as well. I think default is at 10. That's a little bit too much of a compression because it doesn't sound good. And you can experiment with it yourself by, you know, setting this up and then hitting record and listening to how your audio sounds. But I got mine at 4. And then threshold is pretty much like a ceiling of, okay, when your voice decibel hits this high, you're going to have this compressor kick on and activate itself. Attack is how fast that compressor turns on and releases, how many seconds after, you know, the compressor goes back to normal and you're back to your normal audio microphone levels. Output gain is pretty much what we're going to add in the next filter, but for me, I left it at default because, you know, there's another filter for that by itself, so I was like, I don't want to mess with it. Sidechain / ducking source menu. So this is actually a pretty cool feature. I'm not going to go super in depth on it in this video, but if you guys would like me to make a video, let me know in the comment section down below. But short-term answer, this feature allows you, let's say you have music playing in the background and you try talking. Normally if the music's louder than your voice, the music's always going to overpower on your stream. With this plugin right here, or source, this is going to allow you to talk on your microphone and it's going to automatically lower your music. So it's a pretty cool feature. Like I said, I'm not going to go super in detail on how to do it unless you guys want me to make a separate video on that. But yeah, definitely cool feature for sure. The next filter is the gain filter, and this is for anyone, let's say your microphone was not working and you want to add a little bit more boost to it. This will definitely add, going to the right, it's going to add more, going down is going to add less, but it adds a little bit more volume to your microphone. So let's say you had your slider down here completely maxed out and your audio levels were down here -65. You definitely want to add a little bit of gain. So you would add this filter, turn up your gain, and it's going to boost up your audio levels for your microphone. And with that being said, that concludes all the 4 filters that I've been using on my stream to enhance my audio quality. And if it's helped me, it's definitely going to help you keep more viewers and grow your following on whatever streaming platform you're doing. Enjoy, and stay tuned for more videos. So after watching this video, I hope it has enhanced your audio quality so you can confidently stream on whatever platform it is with optimal audio. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, as YouTube loves engagement and it will help share this video to other people who may be in need. If you know someone who needs to fix their audio, please share it with them. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel, as I will be releasing more content that is related to streaming and using OBS. Tips and tricks that I've learned over the years of streaming myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out of here. Peace, love, and chicken grease.